Hello everybody, welcome to a Murktide video. The deck that I am playing today feels like one that was doing well before Straits of New Capenna, because it's in fact missing the powerful bird Ledger Shredder that revolutionized the Murktide archetype. The list that I have in front of me won the Modern Challenge, going undefeated, 9-0. Maybe 10-0 actually, because it was 7 round. I played in that challenge. I played Vivian combo. And it didn't play any copy of Ledger Shredder in favor of Dragon's Rage Channeler. It's definitely not a budget decision. The player who did that was a firm believer that in order to defeat the bad matchup, in my opinion, that's what I'm trying to say, why they quit the Shredder for Channeler. But in order to, win the bad matchup of the deck, something like, the Teferi, Time Raveler, the Ren and 6 matchups, you just need to have a 1-drop. And even if Channeler dies to Ren and 6 on the draw, or dies to Graveyard 8, it's still important, and the Ledger Shredder is just too slow, and it makes that matchup, I think, too bad. I think that since the Blue Murktide deck adopted Shredder, the matchup against 4-color has been, I think, worse than it's ever been. Still pretty bad matchup. The 4-color deck definitely has an edge against Murktide, and honestly one of the reasons why 4-color is so successful is that it's favorite against the other tier 1 deck. But yeah, so this is the list that I'm playing today. 1 dress down in the main seems to be another very common thing these days. 1 dress down in the main helps you against the Urza Saga decks. The rest of the deck is very stock. Honestly, not that much to talk about. I am running it through a league. Oh yeah, actually I like Abrade in the side. This is for the unlicensed hers now. I like Abrade in the side. I'm gonna definitely bring it in the mirror match. As well as, of course, Umber Time and so on and so forth. Let's go. What do you think about 1 Spell Snare? Sure, can play Spell Snare. I don't think it's very good, but not gonna be that bad. We have 18 lands. Sometimes you see lists playing 19. This list is playing 18. Do I feel the vibe in the air today? Not really. Still didn't fully recover. I am going to do a COVID test later. Really hoping it's negative, because I've been home for, I don't know, 10 days, 11 days, so hopefully. You're a fan of Snapcaster Mage? Yeah, sure. I mean, there's a lot of modern cards legal that you can play. In my videos, I like to showcase the decks that actually have results. This deck, in fact, won the challenge on Sunday. I prefer taking this journalistic approach of just seeing what's going on and report it. Obviously, I like to brew. The Vivian deck that I play all the time is my brew. But whenever I do these videos, I like to report the decks that... because it's pretty impossible to build every deck. So I think going with, net decking decks that win, it's definitely a way to make these videos more competitive. For example, yesterday I was watching Nassif's stream, and he was very much trying to make his Grixis deck work. And, he played like 3, 4, 5 leagues with the Grixis deck. I respect that, it's just not my... it's not my He's not my target as a content creator. Okay, perfect. Let's join the match. Magus 67. This is one of the trophy leader. I play against them quite often. Good player. Mirror match? Okay. Okay, they also play with the channeler. I'll go ahead and kill it immediately. I'm not afraid of Dash Ragavan. If they have Ragavan, they play on turn 1. Very tempted to just pass and try to extract some value from my channeler, rather than just play it and let him kill it with an Unholy Heat. Hello, Wag. How's it going? Good morning, I guess. Okay. I don't want to play Unholy Heat. I think I'm interested in trying to Archmage Charm this at the end of my opponent's turn. They don't have Delirium yet. Let's see if they get it now. I think I want to try and steal the Channeler now. Okay. Opponent would get 2 for 1 with the Iteration, but we get a 2 for 1 with the Archmage Charm. And we didn't get a 2 for 1 that was simply drawing 2 cards. That's also a 2 for 1. We got a 2 for 1 that required my opponent to spend mana to answer the value that we made. You see, that's the difference between a card that draws 2 cards and a card that creates 2 for 1 in a different way. Okay, so they go for a Bauble. And they have the mana to cast Murktide. It's gonna be a 6/6 though, so they probably want to do it, because it dies to Unholy Heat then. Draw. Okay. I can go Iteration. They will counter it. Ooh, Murktide. I think I leave this on... No, I put this in the graveyard. This gets me Delirium. This gets me Delirium. Do I want to play this untapped? Yes. Attack for 3 and pass. I could have also played Murktide, but it would have been a 6/6 that would have shrunk both of my channeler. So I think I'm happy with this. How do I like Yawgmoth in Modern? I'm not the biggest fan, but it's certainly a deck that can work. Okay, opponent's trying to control my channeler, and I respond by killing it and double surveil. Graveyard? Top. They play Spell Pierce. Okay. I'm gonna go Iteration. Ragavan. Graveyard. Okay. Hand. Bottom. Exile. Play Channeler. Just look how strong it's Channeler. Huh? Look how strong it is. Yeah. I'd like to draw another 1 mana 3/3 flyer, thank you. Okay, they Unholy Heat one Channeler, and they bolt the other Channeler, and they have 2 cards in hand. I'll play another Channeler. And pass, have Archmage Charm up. I don't want to just cast Murktide in the face of him. Counterspell. Alright, sure. They have 1 card in hand. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and steal the Channeler. Let's see if it works. It does. It does. It does work. I mean, I guess they could draw a Counterspell. Did I do it? Oh, they bolted in response. Okay. Alright, they have 0 cards in it. Remember, I shouldn't cast Murktide now, because it comes into play with no counters on it. That's very sad. Because they played Dress down at the end of their turn. Ooh, did they drew Murktide? They have no cards in hand. How many spells they have left now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just gonna be a 7/7. Whoa, alright. Counterspell. That's actually my first counterspell. Yeah. Now I should be able to win. They play Counterspell, plus their Murktide is just a 7/7. So, even if they have a Counterspell backup, they still have to chump block my Merc. Yeah, insane draw. Yeah, this game has been... I mean, it's a mirror match. So, in order to win, you have to draw better than your opponent. Okay. Bringing in the 7 cards. Taking out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the version where I had Ledger Shredder, I was taking out all the channelers. But I don't think in this version you can afford to take out all the channelers. Channeler is bad against the licensed hearse, but you kinda need some creatures. Also, I haven't won a Abrade for the licensed hearse now. Okay, good hand. I'll play Channeler followed by Bauble. I don't mind if they kill it, I still got a card out of the deal. Or rather, some value out of the deal. Which is, you know, like, we got 1 for 1, but we got a Surveil. So that's very good. Okay, I'll play Unlicensed Hearse. They might have Counterspell, but whatever. I have a lot of good cards in my hand that will be Counterspelled. That is my mean. See, like, if I didn't play anything, that would have just considered in my turn. to get the land, and they didn't need it, you know. Ideally, they tap out to play to draw a card with Fiery Islet. It's not gonna happen. What's this? I think I'll attempt to counterspell. Okay. They can Murktide now. They don't. Okay. I can play Consider. Ragavan. Graveyard. Nice draw. They pass. They have 3 cards in it, one of which is a Lightning Bolt. Flusterstorm. Graveyard? No, I think I like to draw Flusterstorm. I could have gotten a Consider instead of a Lightning Bolt earlier. The reason why I kept Flusterstorm is because I wanted to protect my own charm, but of course, it was excellent here as well. I don't want to cast my charm. I want it to be protected. A licensed hearse. I have the Abrade. I think I'm gonna draw 2 cards in response. And let it resolve. I think I'll play around Spell Pierce. I just untap now. Unfortunately, I drew a lot of these removal spell, which aren't ideal. Maybe I was supposed to take some out. But then they go Ragavan, you don't draw removal spell and you lose, so I think it's fine. I think it's fine that I have all these removal spells in my hand. It's gonna be my last land. The last land of my deck. I still have fetch lands that are dead now, and I don't have Ledger Shredder to loot them away, so it's unfortunate. This is just a dead draw now. There's no way for me to get rid of it. Definitely a point towards the Ledger Shredder in this type of games. I think I draw Flusterstorm. It's not great, but I don't want to shuffle. It's just still better than a land. My opponent has 5 spells in hand. There's really no reason to play this Flooded Strand. I mean, of course there is if I have to go to discard. I don't play Ragavan because they have Bolt. We might just pick up a fight in their turn, and then I manage to untap and dash Ragavan. Okay. Murktide Regent. Two mana 8/8. Counterspell. I have to dispute Fluster. And once I do that, they can't fight anymore. It's a 2-for-1, yes, but I have to take it. Discarding the land might be better. You have Mishra's Bauble target yourself, and then you can shuffle. I think you don't have problems in... Ooh, they might... No, they can't do anything about this. They can't fight. There's no way they can fight. Flusterstorm doesn't do anything. Because they just pay. To me, this shows a little bit inexperience of Fluster against Fluster, because this play doesn't accomplish anything. I'm gonna say no to all the copies. I only need to resolve one copy. This doesn't even... This is just 4 spike. Because they have no mana. Actually, they probably even misclicked and counter one of their own Fluster. Anyway, we got our... It didn't matter. I would just need to top a land, so it's the same. No, this was the safest line. There was no card for 1 mana that could let them win the counter ward there. Okay, they dash Ragavan. That's fine to me. I certainly don't block, because if I block, they just Unholy Heat the Murktide. And unfortunately, I cannot Mystical Dispute. Because I don't have lands here. See, we didn't dash this Ragavan, so that when they had mana up, so that I could make them tap out in their turn, and now dash Ragavan. So if your opponent has removal spell, you hold the Ragavan. There's no reason for you to play it. Because a situation like this might come up. That's another Ragavan. I think I'd rather hold it in my hand, though. I'm gonna lose Delirium now. But I think it's okay. I need to make an 8/8. So that if they make their own 8/8, mine is bigger. And I still have Otawara up. But I don't think they have a... I mean, they need to have another double removal spell to kill this Merc. Okay. You go to 3. I have Lightning Bolt 4 in my deck. I mean, I guess I played a couple, but... Yeah, I pass. I only dash Ragavan. I have infinite mana. I don't care about casting Ragavan now. Yeah, putting draws 2 cards. If you dash Ragavan, you make so that they can't steal your Ragavan. Because if they steal it, you return it to hand anyway. With dash. Jace the Mind Sculptor. I'll try and kill it. I think I have to dash the Ragavan, the Jace. And pass. Still have 4 mana up for Otawara. So opponent brought in Jace. I guess as a way, additional way to deal with Murktide. They could have a Murktide here. But Spell Pierce cannot counter Otawara. So end of turn, I'm going to bounce the Murktide. They have 1 card in hand. It has to be an Unholy Heat. GG, they say. GG. Alright. Good match to start the league. I think in the mirror match, Ledger Shredder is better than Channeler. Honestly, I think the truth is in the middle. You need maybe a couple of Shredder. But you don't want to cut all your channelers. Yes, Murktide seems the best creature in all the fair matchups. Yeah, I mean Murktide is bad when they get bounced or Solitude. But honestly, I think that so Blue-Red Murktide would be the best deck in the format if the 4-color deck didn't exist. You wanna play one spell in Snapcaster Mage? Sure, you can. I mean, it's a good card. Can I explain what a league is? Yeah, you entry fee with 10 tickets, just $10, and you play 5 match. Then if you go 3-2, you go even. If you go 2-3, you win half of the entry fee. Then if you go 4-1 or 5-0, you get a profit. Alright, this is a mulligan to 6. I am going to keep it. You think blue-white would be good? No. Okay, Razorverge Ticket is an interesting land. I wish I didn't bottom the 3rd bolt there. Do I make a profit out of this? Of the leagues? I don't. Or maybe I just considering that these decks cost about $1,000. I think before getting your $1,000 back with cards, you have to win a lot. On Magic Online, the good events are the weekends, the challenges. Those are very good value, very good value. Especially the one with the smallest formats like Pauper, Standard, Vintage. These events are very good value. But leagues itself, they don't have good value. You just play because we love to play Magic. I have a dress down to kill the Sanctifier. Hmm. Do I like Spell Pierce? It could be the Spell Pierce is good. On 3-2 you go Profit. 2 ticks Profit. Yeah. Do I play against a Nazim or Mono Blue? No, I don't. Yeah, opponent's playing Heliod. They might have collected company, that's why I took Spell Pierce. This is a creature on the stack. Play Consider. That's a lot of iterations. Okay, let's bring in Abrade, Dress Down, Engineered Explosives. I think you can compete. I think you can't compare the arena events to Magic Online. On Arena, they give you the gold, the daily quests. On Magic Online, there is no such thing. I think I'm cutting one of each. Shrinking my graveyard theme, because my opponent might have, I don't know, Rest in Peace, more Sanctifier. You made a 17 ticks, 700 ticks with leaks. Oh, how long though? Was any other job would have made it more money, maybe? I mean, people that play Magic don't play Magic for money. There's a lot of more. We play Magic because it's a great game. I mean, now of course this is my job, so I do it for a living. But when I started, I loved Magic and I wanted to compete at the highest level. That's why I play Magic. I don't play Magic because I wanted to play the leagues and grind to infinite. Okay, I have a Ragavan. Hopefully I don't have Barenton Forge Tender. Okay, that's good. Then fuck, do not have Barenton Forge Tender. Okay. The Ragavan connects. What do we steal? We steal Auric Champion. Man, there's so many life protection from red card. The Dredge Cyberplan? Yeah, exactly. I think I don't want to go Iteration. Nah, just go Land Go here. Dress Down is good against their deck. Yeah, Explosives as well. Yeah, there it is, Auric Champion. Ooh, there it is, dress down. That's good. Do I want to already kill the champion? No, I think not. Oh, come on! Why do I not draw my lands? Porca puttana Eva. I guess you'd be like, Mango, you just graveyarded one. I know, but I had 4 more look at a land. Okay, next time I will not bottom the land there. I guess 5 looks. I had 5 looks at a land. Are you going to draft the cube? Cool. Good luck. No, we don't have a way to divide it. They go walking ballista. I'm gonna keep the dress down up then. I would love to draw land, please. Us. I'll take 3, maybe 4. Okay, I'll take 3. I have to hope they cast a walking ballista, because dress down counters it. Just hard counters it. Triples away from lethal? Nah, they gain life with the Arch Champion. Put him past the turn? I'll just move to another match. Getting through my match quickly. Okay, let's go. Join match. Okay. This is a good end. Since I don't have a second land, I'm gonna play Channeler Double Bubble. If I had a second land, I would have played Ragavan. Looks like another mirror match. Draw 3 cards. One of them is a Misty Rainforest, and the other is a Bolt. Very good. I'll get to Delirium here. And I'll play a Ragavan. And next turn I can cast a Murktide. In the past 2 days, leagues are full of blue-red. Yeah, definitely the most popular deck, even in paper. Especially in paper, I wanna say. Online, I think the metagame is way more diverse than in paper. I wanna aggressively bin cards. I wanna bin a Murktide. I might. I have 9 cards. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. So I want to keep Delirium and cast Murk. Otawara. That's good. And I'll pass. I could have made it 7-7, but then I lose Delirium. Okay, they stole my Channeler. Send you to 6. Now you can pay 4 mana to channel Otawara. But you'll still go to 3. And they shuffle Otawara. I might have missed that. If that's the case, thank you for saying that. Okay. They have Delirium so they can Unholy Heat my Merc and then go to 2 life. Actually 1 life. Alright. Dispute. Curse. 7 cards in. Taken out. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Murktide was the most popular deck, representing 10% of metagame. That's okay. Could be. I mean, Modern is very healthy right now. Yeah, Murktide is probably the best the most popular deck, but certainly not the best deck. Okay. I think I'll go Ragavan turn 1. I don't think I need to go Consider. Okay. Upkeep, wow. Because they maybe need a land. They drew Bauble. They fetch and they get to Delirium. I would be very surprised if they kept a 1-lander. Maybe the Mulligan didn't see. Did I Mulligan? No. Wow. I'll play Unlicensed Hearse, which is one of the reasons why the Channeler is being cut from the decks. The insane cost of 4 color has to be a factor. Yes, but not so much, I think. Of course, there is a percentage of it, yes. But on Magic Online, people that play Magic Online usually are highly competitive players. I'll pass here. I don't think I want to play anything. There's no Arclight Phoenix. You don't have to wait until their turn, like in Pioneer or um, Historic. You can just tap this and move on. Just 1 damage. Do I want to put this in the graveyard? I think yes. If I go Iteration, yeah, they go counter. I counter back. Probably don't have to. I'll just go Bauble and pass. Why is my voice so clear? Couple of reasons. I changed my filters of the microphone, so my voice could be different, and I'm still what's the word? Congestioned, like the so. Okay, they still can't cast Murktide. Alright, they played their own. I licensed hers. I'll let you surveil first. And then cast Counterspell. The one of Counterspell left. Flusterstorm would be bad. Thankfully they have Mystical Dispute. And now they're tapped out, so I can resolve my iteration. It takes a lot of discipline to wait to cast your spell. I really don't think I care about killing this channeler. It's just a 1/1. I'll kill it later. Now I want to have double counter up. Yeah, no, I know that for Collar is probably the most overrated deck right now. Not because it's bad, just because people think it's the best thing ever, and the only reason why people don't play is because it's expensive. It's not. For Collar deck is a very good deck, just like other decks, but the only reason why people want it banned is because they don't own it. Yeah, these unlicensed herds will be very huge. I could counter that, but I don't think I should. Any thoughts on the Reclamation archetype in Modern? I've never been a fan. Ooh, Ragavan Dash. Let's go. What's on top of your deck? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Wish I got the bubble with my Ragavan. Opponent has more cards than me, but that's because they have 2 less lands. And also Licensors, which is card disadvantage, in the sense that it stays here and it doesn't impact the board, and impact the graveyard. So it's a very good card. When we better to start crewing? Honestly, I think I just want a one-shot with this. I think Ragavan is better to just attack, because it could draw you a card. I think I'll go Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm is better than Spell Pierce in the mirror match. Opponent, I think, should have waited. Sorry, should have killed this in combat. Not in begin combat. Because they let me crew the hearse. Not sure if that was a bait or a mistake. I wish I used my Unholy Heat instead of a Lightning Bolt previously. That would have died to Lightning Bolt. I kept the Unholy Heat to kill the Murktide. Or a 2/4 Ledger Shredder. Murktide is just a 6/6. So it dies to my Unholy Heat. I'll wait till my turn so I play around Flusterstorm. Alright. Cool, we're winning the mirror matches. Alright, I'll take a bathroom break, be back for round number 4. Okay. I want to check the numbers of my YouTube video about the cube. Because I don't mind playing cube again, but I think for content, I shouldn't. The cube got Hmm. Got half of the modern videos. Hmm. We'll see. I think I stand by cubing. How did the Prison League go? We went 1-4. 1-3, sorry, then I dropped. Buongiorno, Raging Bull. We're playing too many rares. Yeah, we're playing Pauper sometimes. I enjoyed playing Pauper this weekend. Played a lot of Pauper. Played a 2 Pauper Challenge and a Pauper Showcase. Don't be a content slave, play what you like. What I like? Well, I like to play Vintage Cube in real life. That's what I like to do. I like to travel. I like to do testing house to play PT. I like to stay on the train, being gold level pro. I like to do those things. Unfortunately, I can't do them. Vintage? No, sometimes Pauper Cube I like to. Okay. You wanna see the troubles? Alright, I can show it to you. That's it. That's all my travels. Never been to South America. I've been to Valencia. Oh, so many times. So many times. Because my teammate, Javier Dominguez, was living there. And so before going to testing house team, I used to go to Valencia to do extra testing before the event. So usually there was the PT. We would go 1 week before the PT in a testing house, sometimes even a week and a half, and I would go to Javier's house for 4 or 5 days. So we would do only me and him a very targeted testing. Hello, boss. How's it going? Okay, opponent's probably playing Amulet Titan. Interesting matchup. Am I going to Bologna and going to play Legacy? Yes. I go to Bologna and I'll play all the side events. I'll play Modern Legacy and Double Master Seal side events. I go to Italy for 2 weeks. Do you have any recommendation for the Naples area? So I am very far away from Naples, where I live. But I've been to Naples on October in holiday with my girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, it was a great holiday. We ate a lot of great food. Just follow the guides on Google on where to eat. And also, don't be afraid of the queue time. If the queue time might be very long, but I think they're worth it. Super dead here, by the way. Super dead here, by the way. You just came back from Florence? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I've been there for vacation a couple of times as well. You hope Germany treated me well. I'm going back to Germany tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, on Friday. So as this video comes out on YouTube, I'll already be in Germany. Hopefully, if I feel good, but I think I should be negative by then. Okay. There's a lightning bolt on top. So I'm positive I'll be negative? No, I hope. But yeah, I'm positive. Kuro Benny! A sub for showing the travel map. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so my father my parents gave me this map when I was a child because I love geography, and then as I started to travel for Magic, we we started to put the things on the map. I loved the geography when I was a child. There was a moment in my life when I knew all the capitals in the world. Not even joking. Maybe I didn't knew some of the Oceania capital, but I definitely knew all the capitals in Africa, South America, all the things. I even knew all the capitals of United States. I guess that was the time before internet, where you didn't really have anything to do. Let's see if I find. Yeah. I mean, that's okay. I'll concede the game. I could have left mana up to play Counterspell, but I would have just died to any land with Valakut in play as well. Let me see my sideboard guide about this matchup. I remember I was siding in different way on the play on the draw. But let me just double check. I posted a sideboard guide on CFB Pro. Although that list has Ledger Shredder, but other than that, it's very similar. So I have to bring in the Blood Moon map. Oh yeah, in that list, I don't have any Blood Moon effects. Obviously. It's better that you do. What should I cut? One card. This is a very rare cases in which you have Charm and Moons in the same deck. Would you like to play first? Yes. And this end is. Nah, let's try and keep it. If they go Boar Grazer, I lose the game. But if they don't, I can go Magus of the Moon on turn 2. Please don't show me Grazer. Alright. Okay. Alright, now we need to draw land in two draws. I bricked. Land. Okay. I think I'll counter. I don't know. Yeah, I think I counter. If they had Grazer, they would have played it before. Don't wanna go Magus. Go Magus and hope that what I have in play will be enough. Obviously they can have Dismember. Dismember on top of the deck. I could leave up Otawara in case they wanna bounce, in case they wanna kill my Magus. Yeah, I think it's better that they do. Remember? Okay, they concede the game. Ooh. Spell Pierce isn't good on the draw. Yeah, Monk is legendary. Wouldn't be Magus bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think playing Channeler changed it very much. I just wanted to leave myself open the option, you know? Ah, Greys are so good. I still go Ragavan, next time I can get Delirium. Basta terre. Stop lands. Allora, let's play Consider. Let's see if I get Delirium. I do. And then I kill the Grazer, so the Ragavan can start giving me treasures. Giving treasures is so important. Next turn I can cast Merc and leave up Archmage Charm. The opponent has another Amulet, so they can cast a Titan this turn. But they don't have it. The Amulet is always a liability post sideboard. Now, I could go Murktide, keeping up Charm. Oh, we lose Delirium, but I think I need to put up a clock. I don't want to use Archmage Charm to draw 2 cards. Sure, it's very bad if they have a cavern. But other than that... Oh wow, Dismember. Yeah, that's okay, I don't think I can counter. I don't think I can counter, I don't think I can draw cards. I think I just have to hope to draw well off the top. They can cast a Titan. They don't have it. I still don't think I should be casting this to draw 2 cards. Pick up your forest? Yeah. Veil of Summer? No, okay. Not sure if keeping Murktide was a good choice. If he gave me Delirium, I would have binned it, but... This way, if they break again, I win the game. If they hit Titan, I lose the game. I have to hope they don't have another Titan. That's a Titan. Maybe I was supposed to graveyard this and hope to draw. Let's see. Let's see, after losing, what would be the top card. I really needed to draw... Yeah, I guess Murktide was bad. But if they break, this makes me kill them. You don't lose? Well, the problem is that I don't kill them next turn. Oh, they have Vesuva and Boros in play. They can't give haste? Wow. They can't give haste. Wow, that's unexpected. So, Delirium also make you win? Well, in theory, 2 Amulet, they should be able to play another Titan. They have a land drop. Oh, okay, so they can get bounce land. They can get Slayer Stronghold bounce land and bounce the Boros Garrison. Well, I mean, I have nothing better to do. I'll wait until they kill me, I guess. This game... I just need to draw 1 more spell, I guess. They can't give it double strike. Okay. Are you sure? Oh, I understand. Okay. I see. They can give a double strike. They took Soleria West and Semi-Grow Chamber. Maybe they just want to get the Dryad. Squall 1309. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. For the first month. Mega stream. Opponent has 0 cards in hand. They will be able to play a new Titan, of course. And then they have enough blockers not to die. Actually, no, they haven't made a land drop yet. Yeah. Yeah, draw Magus or Blood Moon and win. Yeah. Yeah, Chalice of the Void is excellent in this matchup. I guess now that you have Unlicensed, you can't really play Chalice anymore. Because the Living End decks will side in the Destroy artifact. Back in the days I used to like to play 1 Chalice in the sideboard. Yeah, but double Hasty Titan still doesn't win. They return to Area West. What did I get here? Explosives? Hello, New Zealand. How's it going? What happens if I play Blood Moon after Dryad? They still die, right? Yeah, they still cannot pay the pacts. Alright, looks like they passed the turn. Yep, I think I'm going to Surveil. I'm gonna Surveil one. If I draw Blood Moon, I win the game. Top deck Bolt. Bolt isn't good enough. Yeah, I think I have to Surveil. Iteration, okay. That's good. Blood Moon? Blood Moon wins on the spot because they play 2 pacts. Land goes to the graveyard. Then I have to resolve this iteration. A Hybrid. Oh, if I kept the Unholy Heat, maybe I would have gotten Delirium. If they kept the Unholy Heat, maybe I would have gotten Delirium. If I kept the Unholy Heat, I would have killed the Grazer and won the game. Was it correct to play Unholy Heat? Maybe. Anyway, this Consider must be better than a random card. Maybe not. I tap with my flyers. The opponent goes to 2, and then I have to top deck Lightning Bolt. Bolt? I boarded Bolt out? No, I brought them back. I have 2 Lightning Bolts in my deck. On the draw, I took out the Spell Pierce and brought in the bolts. Iteration. I'm going to graveyard this. Ooh, Archmage Charm. Okay, I have another draw. See what it is. Bauble, okay. Alright, let's see if I'm dead. Opponent has to pay 8 mana here. And they draw the Castle Garenbrig. And in hand, I think they have a Summoner's Pact. That they tutored up earlier with the Tolera West. I'm gonna keep this Archmage Charm. If my opponent doesn't kill me this turn, I can counter a spell. And I don't think they can kill me, right? How do they kill me? I don't see it. I counter this Dryad. They can fetch double strike. Oh, okay. No, actually, right? They can't fetch double strike. They have him play Boris Garrison and Vesuva. I think I should counter this and I'm not dead on board. Then I win safely instead of just going for the luck play. I think I'm gonna counter. What's on top? Counterspell. Sure. Maybe they can and I missed it. Hello Mirko, I'm not really playing much Pioneer, but if I would play, I would play the Izzet Ledger Shredder Treasure Cruise. I don't know if it's the best, but I like to draw 3 cards of Treasure Cruise. It seems like a thing that won't last very long, so I want to be doing it until I can. It's probably not the best thing to do, but it's still a very fun thing. Drawing 3 cards. Yesterday evening I watched Spike going 4-0 in the preliminary with Izzet Delver. It was fun. Mm-hmm. If I didn't cast Unholy Heat at the end of my opponent's turn, I would have naturally drawn the Iteration. You know what's there? GG. They said GG. They couldn't win anymore. My Monkey stole all the my Monkey stole all the bounce lands. I just noticed now myself. I didn't want to say it because sometimes saying the line, maybe if the opponent hears, you know, I don't want to say the line. So I was just staying silent, but the line, if they had the normal deck, would have been to take Selesnya, Turf, and the dual lands and the double strike lands, but we exiled them. Alright, good game. Oh, let's see the draw. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just right to counter. Maybe not, eh? Maybe it was good to draw, but I only had 2 bolts in my deck. Yeah, Ragavan sometimes does that. Ragavan hit 5 times the opponent, 5 lands, but we still won because of it. Crumbling Vestige. Maybe that would have helped, yeah. Okay. Playing against an Italian player. What did we lose to? Green White Heliod. Pretty sound defeat. Consider helping keeping these hands. Which is one of the reasons why these decks are doing well in long events. Because you're allowed to keep one-landers. If you play like, I don't know, Grixis Creativity, you have to mulligan bad hands. Whereas with this deck, you can keep one-landers and things like that. I'll pass here. No reason to play Channeler and they just bolt it. Is that the third? No, it's K-Trade Triumph, okay. It's not Blue and Murktide. Are these blue-red mirrors the main reason to play this instead of Grixis? Maybe. It could also be that Grixis is just not very good. I don't know. I think on a graveyard, I need a third land. Ooh, is this Fire and Ice? This looks like a Fire and Ice to me. Playing against Rhinos. I think I'm gonna hold the bubble for the Channeler next turn. I think this Pilferer here is very lucky. There's only 2 of them. If it wasn't for Spell Pierce, I would have lost this game. DRC is better than Shredder against Murktide? Against for color? Question mark? I don't know. I don't have the answer. As much as people love me to have all the answers, I don't have it. I'll go Channeler Bauble. I'll bubble myself. I think I want to fetch an island. I don't want to take damage. The Rhino deck can beat very hard. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's wrong. Draw another land. Okay, I think I want to try and get lucky here. Let's play this in combat. This will make my opponent cast their Rhino card, but I don't have it. Oh wow, that gone? Okay, sure. Murktide, that's very good. They even played our Otawara. They have another Rhino card. I make my opponent scared. Buongiorno, Pemmin. Draw. Murktide Regent. I'm gonna drop double Regent now. And there will be both 8-8. No, sorry, 7-7, I think. Yeah, they'll be both 7-7. These are basically 2 Rhinos. Except they're 2 dragons. 2 Rhinos versus 2 dragons. Yeah, Archmage Charm stealing a Rhino is definitely real. My opponent deck doesn't really deal well with these. I guess they have Brazen Borrower. How many did they hit here? They have Jace as well. Alright, 1 Borrower, 2 Borrower, 3 Borrower. So this was the last Borrower. 3 of them should be in the deck. Draw. Iteration. Exactly, yeah, that gone as well. That's true. What's your top of the deck? Gemstone Cavern. Okay, another Lightning Bolt. Opponent has 1 card in hand, hopefully it's bad. It could also be a Fury. Hopefully I don't have Fury. I got Lethal Bolts. Where? On my face? Yeah, it's lethal. If I double pull myself, I die. Oh, you mean both them and attack? Fuck, I didn't even think about that. No, they have Brazen Borrower to block. But I didn't think about that. 9 più 7, 16. Yeah, that would have been lethal. Anyway, that's fine. That's funny, I didn't think about it. Allora, let me go Bolt here. Then I'll play a Regent. The 6/6. And then I attack. They play a Brazen Borrower, I bolt it. And then even if they draw an answer to my Murktide, I don't lose because I'm on 1 life. Oh, I die. I didn't see this. I didn't see this option, I guess. I don't know why I forgot about the option opponent could make 2 Rhinos in my turn. Alright. Yeah, that was a punt. Alright. The right play was just to pass here. And I don't think I would have ever lost this game. The game was, yeah, almost impossible to lose. Okay, keep. I'll play Ragavan. I don't think that was a win. Because if I bolt Borrower, I can't pump the Murktide to lethal. But maybe, maybe. I don't know. I don't expect them to have Blood Moon, so I'll just do like this. I don't mind drawing Consider. Why am I not playing Shredder? I net decked the winner of last Sunday's Modern Challenge. Okay, opponent does nothing. They pass, okay. Alright. I got my counter spells. I got 7 cards and keep on missing land drops. I'll play this untapped, because I might want to draw 2 cards here if they make a land drop. If they go to discard and I'll move, I just let them go to discard. Ooh, the Suspend Crashing Footfalls. Okay, yeah, I think I want to draw 2 cards now. Okay, Murktide Regent. Do I want to move here? Yeah, I'll move. I'm even fighting back. I think I go Counterspell. See if they have another Mystical Dispute. Okay, I'll tap out, but I don't think it's a big deal if they resolve the Rhino card. I got a 6/6 Merc. And even if they resolve a Rhino card, I got... Wow, we shuffle the deck and still draw the Purse. Force of Negation? That's okay, if they Force of Negation. I can then kill the 2 Rhinos and attack for 6. And then I'll have more counters. Hmm. We shuffled the 1 Pierce, and we drew 2 of them. We should be able to kill them before their Crashing Footfalls goes online. I think now they'll try to bounce the Murktide. Or tap it. Anyway, I'm going to spell Pierce. I'll play double channeler, they're both lethal. Even if they answer my Murktide, I still got 2 lethal flyer. Is this game 2 or 3? You can see it above my head. It's game 2, I lost game 1. Could have won if I played better. You can't read that, but... Alright. We're going to the last game of the league. Let's go. Put a mouse against 6. My hand is quite bad. I think I'm gonna keep it. I don't know. Pidgeot-less, yes. Got a couple of Ragavan. Hopefully one of them sticks. Hopefully I draw my lands. When it draws a land. Land. Nice. Does the Ragavan connect? Wow, looks like it does. Nice, Mango. That was a good keep. I'll pass. Okay, they have a nice Rhino card on top. They draw another land, very nice. Want a Bauble on our turn? Yeah. Ragavan connects again, nice. It possess you. Not moving. You go. I have my lands, I have my cards in hand. Don't need to move. Yep. But consider Murktide Regent. I'm gonna put that in the graveyard. Glad I did. And then second Mystical Dispute. Okay, let's see where Ragavan hits now. Is that an Endurance? It could be an Endurance. Oh, it's an Outburst. Okay. I'll try and counter the Rhino card. My opponent will most likely interact with this Rhino card, this counter. And then we're gonna dispute the counterspell. And then they might have Force of Negation, and we still have another dispute if they do. They have 3 cards in hand, one of which is a Crushing Footfalls. Okay, Ragavan connects, and I get the treasure. I think I'm gonna play Iteration. I can also play Murktide. I think I'd rather play Iteration. I don't have an answer to the... I bricked on land. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Pass. It's okay, I have this, so if they cast 2 Rhinos, I can steal 1 to go even. Really needed to draw a land there, though. I could have played Merc, but I can just go Borrower or Merc. I think missing land drop is huge. They suspend the Footfalls and they don't punish me. They don't have a Rhino card. Alright. Okay, that's a land. Very good. They did not punish me. It's completely fine if they borrow a mirror, sure, but I think I could do better. I could do better with hitting a land drop. They have 1 card in hand. They have 1 card in hand. I think I just replayed a Ragavan and pass. What are the playing tournaments? It's qualifier for this weekend, Modern Horizon Sealed event. But I'm not interested in them. End the turn. Fire on my Ragavan. Okay. Countering Petty Theft an option? I don't think so. I don't think the Petty Theft does very much. I just want to have my counter up. I think. I think I'm happy playing this way. They play Borrower, I don't counter. I just want to have mana advantage, and the Iteration gives me land drop and Ragavan gives me treasures. Once I have mana advantage, I will safely win this game. Until then, I don't feel safe tapping out. You can play the game the way you want. This is... Don't backseat a streamer, it's pretty annoying. Okay, I revealed the Dead Gone. That's a good card. I'm gonna dead this Brazen Borrower. Yep. I could go Iteration, but that can spiral into some bad things. I'm just passing. Keeping up Charm and Dispute. The 3 cards. Keeping drawing, attacking. If I hit land, I'm happy. If not, it's okay. Okay. Okay, they're trying to kill my Ragavan. I think I want to counter that. I like my Ragavan. Very good card. I don't even know why I cut one, honestly. Must have been a big mistake. Archmage Charm on top. That's okay, I will draw it. Your Rhinos are on the stack. I have to admit, I forgot about them. I forgot about my opponent having 2 Rhinos on the stack. I should definitely have this window open. So I could play Archmage Charm on this card, or I could steal one end of turn. I think it's better to let this resolve and steal end of turn, because this way I can counter a Shardless Agent. I mean, the Rhino card from Shardless Agent. Okay. My opponent has 2 cards in hand. Unfortunately, they can play Force of Negation and I can't counter back. In the hindsight, I wish I didn't counter the Fire and Ice on my Ragavan. That's definitely a regret that I have. Opponent has 1 card in hand, I'm on 11 life. I think I'm deploying Double Channeler here, they're both lethal. I can then take the attack from the Rhinos and kill them back with these, while holding up the Archmage Charm. I can also go ahead and cast a Murktide Regent, but that can get disputed. I'm gonna keep Archmage Charm up for Endurance. Of course, my opponent has Endurance plus Counterspell, that might be bad, but they have exactly 2 cards in hand, so I think I'm happy to play this way. They can't force, they can play 3 mana for force. I go to 3 life, there's no card that bolts me of 3 damage. It's usually side out, yes, but still. I am going to send in the lethal attack. Let's see if they have Endurance. 4 mana, what's that? Subtlety. Counter. GG. Alright. We could have played this game in a different way. We could have cast our Murktide, be safe, win the game. I decided to play this way. I don't really have any strong opinion if you want to play differently, like, it's not, Magic the Gathering isn't an exact game. We went for 1, we lost the matchup against Green-White Heliod, they had a lot of protection from red card. I think that overall there was not much we could have done in this league different. Final opinion on Ledger Shredder versus Dragon's Rage Channeler? I don't have any opinion. Unfortunately, it's pretty impossible to give a detailed opinion after a league. I can tell you that Channeler was very good. I can tell you that I will definitely, like, if I didn't own the car for 4-color Vivian and I had to play a paper tournament, I would definitely play Blue-Red Murktide. Blue-Red Murktide is indeed my second choice. And if I had to play the deck, I think my list would be the one that I wrote about for my modern deck guide on Channel Fireball, which is the one from Andrea Piemonti, who top-8 the 4 seasons. I think I like 19 lands. Yes. So, that's it, chat.